morning, students. I want to believe you are all enjoying your holiday, and for the past 3 weeks now, we've not been able to meet to have our normal classes, and inshallah, we have been able to come up with this method in order to get in touch with you. Today, we are going to be looking at the first topic of our of the third term, which is courtesy. And under this, inshallah, we'll be looking at the meaning of courtesy, who is a court member or who is courtist, what is the difference between courtesan and courtist, and what are the types of court groups we have in various tertiary institutions. But let me quickly tell you something here, that the reason why we are treating this particular topic is because we have seen that this is one of the major problems we're facing in our society today. And virtually every tertiary institution you go in Nigeria today, you'll find one problem or the other related to the issue of courtesy. And we have to find a solution to it. That is why when you see this kind of topic being treated at this level, is to address it at this level so that people will know the implication of being a member of courtesan court group in the university, because from the experience, there is no how one will join the court group without having negative impact on the spiritual life of the person and the academic development of the student. And if you look around today, you see that many are times when the issue of court clashes, problems, starts in the school, you see that it always disrupts the academic calendar of the school and also claim lives of the students. So that is why we are trying to address it now, so that people at this stage will know the implication of being a member or joining a court group. And also, there are certain things that when you see in university, you know that there are signs of court groups. So that is why you see this particular topic is being treated, just like we have treated the HIV/AIDS, in the second term. We try to look at that topic so as to let the student understand the implication or the negative consequences of having the HIV/AIDS and the consequent attendance, implication of it on the society and individual concern. So let us look at the meaning of courtesy first. So courtesy is a devotion to the doctrine of a court group. A member of a court group is known as courtist. Now, when we say courtesy is a devotion to the doctrine of a court group, what we are trying to say there is that it is a kind of thing that people do, that they pay attention to it, they worship whatever it is that they do in that particular group, to the extent that you cannot leave that particular group without doing or following the principles of the group. That is why you see that people always devote themselves to the doctrine or the principle or the practices of the court group. So the other thing there is, a member of a court group is known as courtist. Whoever that joins court group, automatically the person is known as a courtist. Now, another definition of it is according to the Oxford Dictionary, that says courtesan is a religious or social group whose beliefs are secret, individualistic, and esoteric in nature. Actually, courtesan involves carrying out some ritualistic practices. Now, let us look at the definition given by the Oxford Dictionary here, that courtesan is a religion. Like I said, it is a kind of group that once you join, you follow whatever you are asked to do, as in the principles of that particular group must be followed to the letter. That's why you see, if you are good before, once you become a member of God's group, automatically whatever they do, you must also be part of it. In fact, some of them, we will get to that level, what some of the things they do when they are initiating their members. Some, they made them to eat, feces. They made some of them to sleep on the broken bottles. They made some of them, to move around the kind of blazing fire. These are some of the things that they pass through when they are, carrying out their initiation of new members. So it is a kind of group that when you join, you must follow into whatever the superiors in that group, say you should do. Now let us look at the definition again. There is a religious or social group. It could be a religion, in form of religion or social group. But what they do there is that whatever they have as their beliefs are secrets. Their activities are made secret. That will say, non-member cannot understand what they do in that group. Only for those that are members of the group that will understand what they do. Individualistic is a thing that is known to each member, and esoteric is a kind of group that uses signs. They use, some of them, when they greet, you see them, they use, once you see the members means, maybe two members of the same group means, you'll see some of them will raise their thumb like this. And if you are not a member of that particular group, you only think probably they are just raising their hand, not knowing that it's a sign of the group where they belong to. Some, they use the leg, once they use their leg to touch each other, they use that also to indicate that they recognize each other. Some, they clap, different signs for different group. They use all these signs, when they see one another. So that is what we mean by the two definitions that we can give on the meaning of courtesan. Then let's look at the types of court group. Like I said, in our various universities today, you have different types of court groups. We have some for the boys, some for the girls as well. Like I said in some of my previous classes, that the initial thing there, at the initial stage, the court group that was in existence then was only for the male students. Inshallah, when we get to the history, the background of the courtesan in Nigeria, we are going to look at what are the initial plans, what are the things that made the first set of people that established court groups to establish the group. So we're going to look at that when we get to the history or historical background of court groups in Nigeria. So let us look at different types of court groups we have in Nigeria. We have types of court groups. We have pirates confraternity, which we also know as Association of Sea Lords. They call them pirates confraternity, and this is one particular confraternity that was established by Professor Wole Soyinka and some of his colleagues when they were students of University College of Ibadan, the school that is known today as University of Ibadan. It was known as University College that particular year in 1953 when it started. We also have the one called Black Axe. But before we go to Black Axe, let me quickly say something about Pirates Confraternity. You see, the Pirate Confraternity, like I said, it was established by Wole Soyinka and some of his friends at that time. It was actually established to fight for their emancipation, for their rights at that particular time, because the students at the University College at that time, and especially the Nigerians, they felt that the Europeans, the white, because Nigeria was still under the colonial rule at that time, and they felt that the whites at that particular time, made them to feel inferior, and there are some of their rights that were not given to them, which were given to the European students in the school. So they did that in order to fight for their emancipation and for their freedom at that particular time. And that particular group made use of this sign as their symbol. So when you see this, some people know this one as danger today. You know it as danger today. So when you have the skull and this sign, this is the sign that was used by Pirate Confraternity that particular time. Then the Black Axe is another court group in the university today, and their own symbol is axe, black. Everything there is black. So when you see that, or probably somebody is trying to show you that I have a particular association that I want you to join, and you see the sign there, you should know immediately that this is not the kind or the right association to join. It's a court group. Another one is Supreme Area Confraternity. This is another court group in the university today, the Area Confraternity. We also have Dead in Depths. Dead in Depths is also one of the confraternities, or let me say court groups we have in the university today. This particular one, they worship a kind of human-like texture. They put it down and they rally around it, they move here and there, do all their things the way they normally do it. So then we also have, for the girls too, we have the Amazons, we have daughters of Jezebel, we have Black Berets. These ones are for the girls. So the court groups in the university today, like I said, as we have for the boys, so also we have among the girls. But the only difference between the court groups of nowadays, the way they operate, or let me say the mode of operation of the initial one and the one that was established by the likes of Professor Wole Soyinka and the rest in 1953, and the mode of operation of the ones we have today is quite different. The reason is, then it was established to fight for the emancipation of students. It was established to press home their freedom But today, the mode of operation or the reason why some of them, join or establish the course group today is basically to oppress other students and the lecturer. Some even use it to get popularity within the campus. Some use it so as to be recognized, by the political figures in the society, and some majorly, in fact, I can say like 80% of them use it to rob people around the university environment. So this is one area that students need to understand very well, that it is not all the time that they are asked to join the group in the university that you quickly jump into it. You have to know the kind of group you want to join and what is that group looking for to achieve, or how can that particular group, better your life as a student. I said, if you are a Muslim, the best you can join, the best group you can join in university is join either the MSSN, which is Muslim Student Society of Nigeria. And if you do that, we all know the genesis of it and we know the objectives of that particular association. Unlike all these ones that when you join, they have no any other target, they have no other objectives to achieve than to use it to intimidate other people around the university environment. I think for today, this is where we are going to stop, and I will give you an assignment to do on what we have done today. Inshallah, our next class, we shall be looking at the history, the causes of the course group in Nigeria. So let's look at the assignment. As I said, the assignment is going to be on what we have done today. Yes. So this is where we are going to draw the curtain over on our work today. See you in our next class. Thank you.